AWS, Azure, or GCP. You've heard the names, but do you really know which one is right for you? In this video, we break down all three cloud giants, cost, services, and real-world differences, simply. Whether you are a beginner stepping into cloud computing for the first time, a developer choosing your next certification, or a business deciding where to host your infrastructure, this video gives you the clearest, most honest comparison of AWS, Azure, and GCP available in 2026. Why this video is different. Most cloud comparison videos throw confusing jargon at you without real context. In this video, Tech with Muthyala breaks everything down in plain English, with real pricing numbers, real service comparisons, and a clear final recommendation based on your specific goals. Meet the three cloud giants. Amazon Web Services, commonly known as AWS, is the oldest and most widely used cloud platform in the world. It powers startups, enterprises, and governments alike, offering over 200 services across computing, storage, networking, and AI. Microsoft Azure is the cloud platform built for the enterprise world. If your organization runs on Microsoft tools like Office 365, Teams, or GitHub, Azure fits in seamlessly and offers some of the strongest security and compliance features in the industry. Google Cloud Platform, or GCP, is the youngest of the three but punches well above its weight in artificial intelligence, machine learning, and big data analytics. It runs on the same infrastructure that powers Google Search, YouTube, and Gmail, making it exceptionally fast and reliable. How much does each cloud actually cost? When it comes to getting started for free, all three platforms offer generous free tiers. AWS gives you 12 months of free access, including 750 hours of compute time and 5 gigabytes of storage. Azure matches that with 12 months free and adds a $200 credit to explore premium services. GCP offers 90 days free with a $300 credit, plus a permanent free tier that includes one small virtual machine running around the clock. For monthly compute costs, GCP comes in as the most affordable option at roughly $25 per month for a standard virtual machine, compared to $30 on AWS and $35 on Azure for similar specs. When it comes to storage, Azure edges ahead with the lowest per gigabyte pricing at around 0.018 per GB, compared to 0.020 on GCP and 0.023 on AWS. One area where AWS consistently costs more is data transfer. Moving data out of AWS costs approximately 0.9 cents per gigabyte, while Azure and GCP both charge around $0.8 per gigabyte for the same operation. The bottom line on cost is this. GCP is the most affordable for computing workloads. Azure wins on storage pricing, and AWS tends to be the most expensive overall, but justifies it with the widest range of services and the largest global infrastructure. Which cloud has the best services? In the area of artificial intelligence and machine learning, Google Cloud Platform is the clear winner. With Vertex AI, AutoML, and access to Google's custom TPU chips, GCP gives data scientists and ML engineers capabilities that AWS and Azure simply cannot match at the same level. For DevOps and continuous integration, Microsoft Azure takes the top spot, especially since Microsoft owns GitHub. Azure DevOps combined with GitHub Actions creates one of the most powerful and seamless deployment pipelines available to developers today. When it comes to networking, global reach, and sheer breadth of services, AWS remains the undisputed leader. With over 200 services, the largest number of data center regions worldwide, and the most mature ecosystem of third-party tools and integrations, AWS is still the benchmark every other cloud platform is measured against. For database services, all three platforms are strong. AWS offers RDS, DynamoDB, Aurora, and Redshift. Azure provides SQL Database, Cosmos DB, and Synapse Analytics. GCP counters with Cloud SQL, Firestore, and BigQuery, which remains one of the fastest and most cost-effective data warehousing solutions available anywhere in the cloud today. Which cloud should you learn first? If your goal is to maximize job opportunities and work with the widest range of companies, learning AWS first is the smartest move. The AWS Solutions Architect certification is the most recognized cloud credential in the world, with an average salary of $142,000 per year in 2026. If you work inside a large enterprise environment, especially one that runs Microsoft tools, Azure is your natural home. Azure certified professionals earn an average of $138,000 per year and are in extremely high demand across banking, healthcare, and government sectors. If your passion is artificial intelligence, data engineering, or machine learning, GCP is where you want to be. Google's infrastructure gives you access to tools and compute power that data teams around the world are increasingly choosing over the competition. Final verdict: AWS wins on market share, job opportunities, and breadth of services. Azure wins on enterprise adoption, Microsoft integration, and DevOps tooling. GCP wins on AI and ML capabilities, pricing for compute workloads, and data analytics at scale. The truth is, there is no single best cloud. The best cloud is the one that matches your goals, your industry, and the problems you are trying to solve. Watch this video to find yours. Chapters 1 to 0. Which cloud wins in 2026? 0 to 45. AWS overview and strengths. 0 to 10. Azure overview and strengths. 0 to 13. GCP overview and strengths. 0 to 30. Cost comparison breakdown. 0 to 60. Services comparison. 8 to 0. Which cloud for your career? 0 to 930. Final verdict and recommendation. 10 to 30. Outro and next steps. Official links. AWS free tier. aws.amazon.com/free. Azure free tier. azure.microsoft.com/free. GCP free tier. cloud.google.com/free. About Tech with Muthyala. Explanation: every week on Tech with Muthyala, we publish honest, practical videos on cloud computing, AI tools, ML ops, and developer productivity. No sponsorships, no fluff, just real knowledge that helps you grow faster in your tech career. If this video helped you understand the difference between AWS, Azure, and GCP, hit the like button. It takes 2 seconds and helps this video reach more engineers just like you. Subscribe to Tech with Muthyala so you never miss a cloud, AI, or MLOps video. And drop a comment below telling us which cloud platform you use or plan to learn. We read and reply to every single comment.